Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project mod as the Emperor of Spain. In the last episode we declared war on Galicia yet again to take another duchy from them, so we're at 25% in this war and it's probably not going to be too much of a problem, so let's continue. We do have this army from Maghreb to contend with, since they were called in on Galicia's side and happily accepted, despite the fact that we, not months previously, had helped to win them their holy war, but there you go, we'll fight them if we have to. So they are indeed trying to attack these armies, so we'll see if we can consolidate them. Is he going to catch me there? Santiago on the 23rd, we'll get out on the 19th, so he's not going to catch me. And we can even have both armies here without taking attrition, so that's fine. We could attack him in Santiago, but I think I'll just leave that army there to continue the siege, and we'll use... let's actually not even use this army to attack them, we'll just let them continue that siege. Because I don't really want to fight them if I don't have to. I don't want to weaken their levies, so if we can just let them sit on that county until the end of the war, that's all the better. Or it looks like they're not even going to continue the siege, that's fine too. If we just make sure to keep our armies in larger stacks, they shouldn't attack us. Called Lion into the war, okay. Actually reasonably sized up there. Guess that probably means that the other war she was in was over. So we have a grandson named Enrique in the grand tradition of our bloodline. I think this is the first son that my own son has had. So let's set him a special interest, since we're quite likely to be playing as him in the future. Make sure to pay attention to his education and everything. Yep, she is indeed finished in whatever other war she was in. Okay, my Duke is happier. Okay, so Galicia's army has come back. So now they have quite a large stack here. They might actually now be attempted to attack me, or attempted, not attempted. It seems like they're just going around. Oh, they want to try and siege back this county. Okay. Well, I think in that case we will have to fight them. Well, not have to, but I think it will shorten the war considerably. We'll go up to speed 4 as well, since I don't think we're going to have to be doing any fine tactical maneuvering. Okay, the Pope likes me. Let's make sure we try to ransom as many prisoners as possible before the war ends. That wasn't this county. We'll just wait for the siege to finish. One of our ransoms was denied, okay. Okay. So this is plains. We'll probably be taking a river crossing. And not from... oh no. There is a river crossing. Okay. So that's fine, but we'll do it anyway. I think with the numbers we have. That's not what I meant to do. You come out there, and you... no, go in there, and then come back here. So we are crossing a river. We shouldn't have a problem though. It's unfortunate we are going to be weakening Maghreb, but it's his own fault. Okay, various constructions have finished. And Galicia even retreated to the same county as our army, which is bad move. That battle actually got us to 100% though, so we'll be able to end the war now. Yep, we won. Disband these troops, and you need to come out of there so we can disband you. We did not personally gain any of the land, but we did, it looks like, gain 3 separate counts, which has put us over our vassal limit, and even if we had this duchy, we'd still be over our vassal limit. We do have the duchy, actually. We hold it ourselves. So we'll just give that to one of the counts. Probably doesn't really matter which one. If there's any with some exceptional stats, we might want to promote him, but not really. So we'll just give it to this guy. So we're still 1 over our vassal limit. I think we have at least 1 more duchy that we can create over here. So we'll do that. And unfortunately this is the duchy where one of the counts is under a duke he's not supposed to be under. Though I wonder if we gave him the duchy title. He shouldn't be able to be a vassal of another duke anymore. That should fix that problem. Oh, I see, he had 2 counties. Alright, so we didn't really fix the problem, we just sort of moved it. That's okay, though. Did get us below our vassal limit, so everything is fine on that front. Okay, she called in another ally just before the war ended, apparently. Okay, so it should just be 2 more wars then before we can take the entire peninsula. 2 more duchies. Oh, and look who's come crawling back. Sorry about attacking you just there, but we need your help against a revolt that we had declared on us, no doubt because we lost all our armies in some war. Well, we'll accept. I don't hold grudges. Except for when I do. So it looks like a fairly sizable revolt. We'll probably have to raise some troops and bring them across to help. We'll just raise the levies of some of our southern dukes here. Probably should be plenty. We'll do Mercia as well. Bring them, and may as well bring their retinue too. Okay, more tech. And speaking of retinue, we could probably build more. We have been building, I think, just skirmish retinue, I think. So we could build more of those. Maybe we should build some of our cultural retinue though, which I think is light cavalry. We'll build some of those. And some more skirmish. Still doesn't get us up to our cap yet, but I don't want to spend all my money. We'll leave that part of the retinue up there to replenish. Okay, more tech. Yeah, some of our vassals are getting a little upset about us having their troops constantly raised, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. The Chancellor of Narbona has bribed and threatened his way, trying to recognize a claim on my title. Okay. That's fine. Not too worried about it. Where are you? Up here. So you, the Count of Narbona, are going to attack me, the Emperor of Spain. Probably not, I'd have to guess, but we'll keep an eye on him. You never know. We inherited a county from this guy. This was the guy down here, actually, so we would have inherited 2 counties. We'll just give them away again, I suppose, to a random person. Or rather, a carefully selected person. Any, and already a ruler, my religion, my culture. Yes, and no. Give them to this guy. And I'm just going to give them both counties again. For the sake of simplicity. We don't actually have the duchy title down here, do we? No, but we could usurp it. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Actually, we're usurping it from Maghreb, so let's actually not. Okay, more constructions are finished, that's fine. Let's bring our army down. Looks like the rebel army is not going to be much of a match for us. We're headed over here. We'll change their mind. And they've caught a Galician army. Yeah, we're still not going to burn down any trade posts. Okay, my Duke is getting happier, that's good. Taking some attrition here, which is not good. Looks like we are going to catch him there. It is mountains, but we'll do it anyway. We have a new Duke of Granada. Which is actually pretty good. I think he was one of the ones that was most upset about having his levies raised. Since it's true we have been raising the levies of our southern dukes disproportionately more than the rest of them. Okay, the Holy Roman Empire is calling me in against the Doge of Genoa. Okay. I accept. We probably shouldn't be sitting here taking attrition. It is only 2% though. Still. We'll move half of this army to the next county to avoid that, and maybe catch this little army here too. More of our constructions are finishing. We're actually losing money right now. I think it's probably because of the retinue upkeep. Since we built a new retinue, it's costing us a lot more to reinforce it. We gained a tithe, which is pretty helpful. Arranged marriage from the Doge of Pisa. He wants to marry some person to my kinswoman. And he's going to give me 189 gold for the privilege, so sure. I will take it. Okay, so we've gotten him to 100% in this war, and my wife is pregnant. Which is nice. Probably not going to produce any heirs. Unless a lot of people die, but who doesn't want more children? This war is at 100%, so it should end at any moment. A holy man came to court today to talk about matters of faith, but it soon became clear he held rather unorthodox views. Being a zealous defender of the church at all times, I believe I did the right thing when I gave the order to imprison a blasphemous pagan who dared criticize my faith and my church. So it's not Enrique that is the holy man, but he's going to react to my imprisonment of him, I guess. He says, good work. And he likes me. Okay, good. Alright, so his war's over and he won it. Good for him. So our newest truce with Galicia is going to last until when? November 1208, so 3.5 years more, or thereabouts. We'll try and stay at peace for a little while, so our dukes can stop being so angry. We have 3 Enrique Jimenez set as special interest. One of them is me, another is my son, and my grandson. Not a lot of imagination in the Jimena dynasty when it comes to naming our heirs, but that's okay. So I wonder if we would have any chance of killing her to speed things up a little bit. Probably not. That's okay. More revolt risk, okay. Let's get our retinue together in a somewhat central location. We lost our spy master. Yeah, let's appoint this duke. And send him to the usual place. Daughter was born. What's going on around this area? So Alba, I guess, has conquered some of Ireland. And so has Wales. I think we saw that before. Denmark, looking pretty good. They got the exact de jure borders of Denmark. I think they do. It's pretty impressive. And Wendland has conquered most of Sweden, which is interesting. Good for them. Taron is a thing that exists. Not sure where they came from. Seljuk still looking pretty big over here too. And Danakil, whoever you are. Okay. And we had a son, Manuel, who is ill. Alright, so all of our constructions have finished. The Doge of Pisa, are we not at war with the Doge of Pisa? No, we're at war with Genoa, okay. All these Doges look the same to me. He wants to marry his marshal to a courtier. We don't get a bride price for this one, I guess, but that's okay. We should probably build some more upgrades. Training grounds, sure. Training grounds. We can upgrade the castle town more if we do the walls first. His walls, right? Yeah. So we'll do that. That was this one. Do the militia training ground. The castle town. And do the castle walls, and we're just about out of money there, so we'll leave it at that. We have a new Duke of Cordoba. Doesn't really like me. Deceitful versus honest, envious. Don't think he's especially powerful though. That's Leon. They have apparently the same crest, so that's a bit confusing. Yeah, I don't think we need to be too worried about him. Maybe we'll give him an honorary title. Can be the cupbearer. I guess we can spare 54 gold as well. So he's pretty happy now. Okay, well that is going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time when hopefully we'll take another duchy from Galicia.